Hello everyone, welcome back to the White Dragon Podcast. Ya es un año nuevo, estoy con mi primer invitado del año, qué honor, qué felicidad.
What an honor. Oli.
Les presento acá a Seba Aguirre. This is a guy that went to my school.
Hi.
We've known each other for a while now, pero ya cada vez como más deeply. He studied chemistry in
Yeah.
the University of Maastricht, que queda en el sur de Holanda, pero ahora está en Chile.
Sí, sur de Holanda.
Ujú. Entonces, con Seba, uno de los temas de conversación que quería hablar hoy día, que encuentro que es muy importante, es qué se siente o como, just the thought processes of studying something, but then not necessarily pursuing it. Yo creo que por temas de pandemia, or just like as a generation, many of us can like relate to, possibly. Entonces, por eso invité a Seba hoy a este podcast. Pero o sea, ¿quieres saludar primero, como contar un poco de ti, introducirte?
Sí. Hola, soy Seba. Seba Aguirre. There's a lot of Sebas. They're all pretty cool. There's a cat if you're watching a video. She's called John. I love cats. First of all, yeah, there's a cat. I have 4 cats in my house. Love them all very dearly.
Me mandáis puros stickers de cats.
Sí, man, I have a billion en realidad. Como que every time someone wants like cat stickers, yo como, ya, dime nomás, and I'll send you every single one I have.
Sí.
I love music. Me paso como todo el día playing music or listening to music. I love Spotify rap porque al final te dice como que how many minutes of music you have. Y el mío como que the past 3 years has been like 90 something thousand, which is insane.
Insane.
It's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I love food. Recently, the past like 2 years ish, como que I've gotten a lot into food, as in like cooking it mostly. But I mean, whenever I get the chance, I love going out to eat. I recently went to a Vietnamese restaurant with my sister, and I've been like very like, like unexperienced with Vietnamese food, so to say.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't really know any dishes. Even now, I forgot what I got, but I loved it. Oh my god, I loved it. It was like this sweet rice, and I also last big thing on me. I love sugar.
You love sugar?
I don't know why. I'm like addicted to it. I love candy. All my like dishes que hago, como que I always like sneak in some form of sugar.
Interesting.
That's me in a summer.
Me encantó esa última parte, como creo que es muy descriptiva de tu personalidad, como you sneak sugar into your dishes, I love it. Ya, o sea, empecé un poco esta conversación, kind of like, ¿cómo se sintió? Porque ya, tú estudiaste en el sur de Holanda, y tell me un poco, para la gente que no te conoce, ¿cómo fue volver a Chile? ¿Cómo fue ese proceso un poco? ¿Why? ¿En qué momento? ¿Cómo contextualizas?
So, volví a Chile like slightly over a year ago, in septiembre, creo, de 2021. I mean, 2020. And it was basically like a struggle, like a wrestle, porque I had planned to stay there for a while, como que basically not visit Chile, porque quería como que go to Amsterdam or go to The Hague, just like somewhere other than like the city I was in, and like do an internship or like do a master's in chemistry. Así como basically anything. I wanted to find out like what it was working as a chemist in anything, because there's so many options. Y there was like a back and forth que tuve, que era como basically for like financial situations or like just logistics, like logically maybe I should go back to Chile. Como que 3 or 4 times I had to be like, okay, I convinced myself that I'm going back to Chile. Y después como, no, I convinced myself that I'm going to stay here and I'm going to study here, I'm going to work here. Happened like 3 or 4 times. Actually, like, it was so exhausting mentally. Y al final con la pandemia fue como decidido, yeah, like, fuck it, I'm come back to Chile. But I basically finished my degree and came back. Like I still had like 2 exams I had to finish when I came back, but I did them online, which was slightly an issue, but resolved it, whatever. Got my degree. I did it. Whatever.
Eso es lo importante.
Sí. Y sí que volví a Chile, and it was such a big relief, so like nice, so sweet. Porque I mean, yeah, I had been visiting for like little amounts of time because I had like small vacations really, and like see my friends a little bit, then I had to leave. Okay, I remember like a classic era como que the last day I would take like flights, I think 2 or 3 times in like the first day of the year. So like on New Year's, I would like be drinking y al final como que no me iba a dormir. And it was like 7 a.m. and I was like finishing packing my bags y como que mis amigos cuidados yéndose a la casa.
Wow.
And I'm there like going to the airport, you know, like on zero sleep. Of course, I'm going to sleep on the plane. It's like 16 hours total by flight.
Mm-hmm.
Y yeah, so just coming back felt so nice. But then
Mm-hmm.
there was also the issue of going like, what do I do? Right?
Right.
Like, I'm a chemist, I'm coming back. All my como connections, so to say, because I studied in the Netherlands, estaban en Holanda. Like I knew about companies in the Netherlands, I knew about people in the Netherlands, I knew about like people who could help me in the Netherlands. Y aquí es como que, okay, I never studied here. What do I do?
¿Y cómo se sintió eso? Como sentir como, oh, but I kind of like formed my life afuera. Un poquito.
It, as much as it was como que, I mean, so foreign, so to say, como que, yeah, you don't really experience this often. I kind of had, no, I see planned it, pero como que accepted that it would probably happen at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Porque soy muy indeciso, and that extends very much so to what I wanted to study.
Mm-hmm.
Como que at the last moment, after like years, literally years of showing what to decide, I was between two. Que era como que, yeah, I'll go to the Netherlands and like study science. I said, I digo science, not chemistry, because I didn't know what. Or quedarme en Chile y estudiar medicina. And I chose science porque no sé, I guess I just really like science. Contexto a my family, como casi literal, all my family are doctors or some form of it. Entonces como que it's just like, I guess, I don't know, a lineage or maybe pressure to like become a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Y me fui. Cuando llegué ahí, I originally wanted to do biology, neurobiology specifically.
Yeah.
Aún me interesa mucho, pero after like studying it a little bit, God, I wouldn't, I wouldn't study that.
Mm-hmm.
I did chemistry. Y con eso, extendiendo ahora, como que since I knew I was so indecisive, como que I thought at one point I would probably have a como set path, so to say, porque I have a chemistry degree, pero not necessarily hacer eso como rubro.
Mm-hmm.
Que es lo que exactamente estoy haciendo ahora, which honestly I'm enjoying a lot.
I know,
Porque,
I know.
like,
Yeah, me encanta.
yeah, I'm cooking and I'm getting paid for it, which I find
Sí.
like insane. You know, yeah, that's a
Okay, let's
job,
go.
you know, being a cook.
Eso, let's go. No nos adelantemos porque hay gente que no sabe. ¿Cómo llegas
Yeah.
tú a este current job que estás, que es kind of like, o sea, no sé si nada que ver, porque yo igual siento que chemistry has definitely to do with cooking, pero,
Honestly, yeah.
pero no, no es tan así directo, no sé.
Sí.
Entonces,
Yeah,
tell us a
entonces,
little about the journey.
when I came back to Chile, a few months after I came back, El Nido, you know, where we went to, tenía unos positions open for like, creo que le llamaron como learning facilitator. Basically, you're just helping teachers out with like COVID situations. At the beginning, it was mostly que varios profes no estaban en el nido así physically, y tú tenías que ayudar con el Zoom o ayudar con las clases, así like maybe the teacher's unavailable, like, you know, you just basically sub.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that for I don't know, a lot of time from like February to September of 2021. In September, como que, you know, I meet a lot of people in between. Un amigo, Martín Sánchez, me contó sobre esta pega, así como que, hey, this friend of mine is like looking for people to work in a kitchen because like a lot of the people he has now aren't coming in that often. Como que they said, yeah, I'll show up on time, they don't, and they're like very unreliable. O sea, yo como que, I didn't even tell you, but I love cooking and you bring this up. What are the chances?
Me encanta, me encanta.
Y le digo, like, of course, like, send me the contact now. Like, give me that number. I want to talk to him. Y eso hice, le hablé. Este tipo israelí que se llama Avidan. I love his last name. O sea, dice kimchi, pero lo escribe kimchi.
Yeah,
And kimchi is like a Korean dish.
yeah.
Or like a Korean, yeah, basically dish. Which is cool. You know, he's not even a Korean. Like, como que when I met him, like, I've been cooking a lot of Korean. Like, for example, kimchi. Y ni sabía que su apellido era kimchi. Like, out of nowhere. Like, cool.
Uh-huh.
Y since then, de como September, end of September, until now, I've been working in a kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
like getting paid to cook, which is a lot of what I just do at home.
Mm-hmm. Es que, okay, I love the energy que transmites mientras me cuentas esta historia. I knew that I knew it before, pero sigue siendo como as exciting as the first time you told me. Y lo rico de esto es que I don't know what you believe in. Como I don't know if you believe in the universe. I don't know what happens, pero I'm a believer que las cosas pasan por algo y como que casi que, no sé, a mí puede ser que romantice mucho la vida, pero casi como que everything is divinely guided, como que si tú no te hubieses venido acá a Chile, you wouldn't come back to school and be a sub, basically, y los connections con el Sánchez también, he's so nice, es adorable.
He really is.
Y después como que out of the blue, él te dijo como, hey, hay esta pega, como, would you be interested? Y tú como, ya, it speaks
Give me
home.
that.
¿Cachai? Como, ¿qué te, if you look back into that como suceso en tu vida, has maybe your perception about life changed? Como, what does that speak to you?
Creo que, I mean, my perception has changed. Como que te dije, I like science, and I feel like when I was younger, I was like very, I don't know, like logically oriented, so to say. Como que my brain is just wired very logically. And I'm not gonna lie, I still am like that.
Right?
Como que I don't think I'm ever not gonna be like that. Pero particularmente con personas como el Vicente Quiroz, love him so much, one of my dearest friends, que siempre huevea con like spirituality and stuff. Como, for example, él me ha leído las cartas tarot, like he did me a reading.
No way, he reads now?
Sí,
I love
it's
that, me
really
too.
cool.
Me too.
I guess stuff like that. So that means you're gonna have to make me a reading sometime. There
Ya,
you go.
feliz, feliz.
Uh, I guess I don't know if it's like I don't know, like slowly like erosion of a rock or something, but like my brain has like turned more into no sé si that's spirituality, but I guess that's like the best way to put it.
Right,
Como
right,
que I'm just like more lenient to like just let stuff go. A lot of
right.
times I would want to explain that before. Y era como que I don't care about explaining it. Like let's just go with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sí, y creo que como lo rico de tu story, por lo menos lo que me hit home for me, porque también yo estaba stressed el otro día, ya yo estoy en vacaciones para la gente contextualizar en el que estoy. Me queda un año y medio de uni y mucha gente me pregunta por la buena onda como, what do you want to do after? Yo como, es que, ¿cómo te
What?
explico? Que no tengo idea. Como que no, I feel like it's blocked, como some part of me of just looking into the future is blocked because like, no sé, la pandemia, como no es menor, try to like study and formarte como profesional en una pandemia, especially when I'm supposed to be en terreno.
Sí.
Y siento que todavía tengo como muchas faltas en mi carrera. Entonces, después que me digan como qué profesional quieres ser, es como que no logro proyectar eso, como que todavía hay un espacio, como un hoyo o como una
Sí.
incertidumbre. Hoy día hay como tantos casos de COVID again, que es como esas cosas como que me bloquean mentalmente, pero escuchar tu historia y escuchar que ya, you como, you kind of like went with the flow, como you accepted this job and eventually como things that up, which I think that's beautiful. Como one of the laws que I kind of like to live by es como que todas las cosas go adding up y uno nunca sabe cómo ni
Claro.
cuándo. Y the wonders of life, que también we talked about this before, este podcast.
Clearly.
Qué loco que this just happened, como que, pero it didn't just happen, como, no sé,
It
a
was
mí
all
me
these
da,
little things that added up.
right? Y justo era algo que te gustaba, como que, who
Sí,
knows,
como que he could have told me about any job. Like, no, it was exactly what I wanted to try out.
right? Insane. Um, I love that for you. Tengo que ir a
Me
tu
too.
restaurante
Thank
now, tengo
you.
que ir a que me cocines.
Whenever you want.
Bacán, qué bueno. Oye, pero espérate, ya, volvamos un poco como introducimos esta conversación, que era que you studied chemistry, pero ahora estás
Mhm.
trabajando algo más. How has that changed for you? O sea, you knew because tú mismo dijiste que eras como medio indeciso. Pero maybe how has that like the dynamic, no sé, familiar, how has that como the exploration of studying something and pursuing something else, como cómo se vive en carne propia, basically.
Luckily, I have a very supportive family, particularly like a super supportive mom. Mi mamá la amo. What an angel. She does everything for me. You know, as long as I want it, she'll like bust her ass just to make it happen.
Oh, what a
Y
blessing.
como que she's very happy que, no sé, me fui a Holanda. I had this great experience. Me titulé, tengo a fucking chemistry degree. Pero le dije así como, yeah, I want to try out cooking for now, you know, like you can tell I love cooking just by being at home. You eat my food all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Y ella como que feliz, like, yeah, try it out. Como que you don't have to work in chemistry for now. Oye, como que she'd probably prefer, she does definitely prefer si sigo explorando un rubro relacionado a la química, which I have like kind of like, I'm saying a lot of like, uh, basically, recientemente un amigo me contó sobre Notco. Like, I already knew about Notco.
Yeah,
Contexto, una compañía que hace como
my favorite
basically
company.
plant-based food. Oh,
Sí,
favorite company, Tela.
sí.
Nice.
Amo Notco.
Y I didn't realize it, but this one's smart as fuck. Alan Sifri, when he
Ujú.
just connects dots so easily. Uh, Told me, como, why don't you work at Notco? Como que they're a
Oh,
food
cute.
company who needs scientists,
Right.
particularly como chemists
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
biochemists. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, you're a genius. You're so right. Y también, porque I didn't even remember this, me dijo que uno de los, I think like the chief science officer vino a Nido like many years ago. I didn't even
Sí, pues
remember.
El Matías sí, fue a hacer su presentación de las mayonesas como cuando estaba en tercero medio y tú estás en cuarto.
Eso, I literally didn't even remember
Hay
that.
mucha gente del nido que trabaja ahí, by the way. Como,
What?
sí,
Well, I'm blind,
sí.
I'm blind.
Yeah, you have to go, you have to go.
Y eso, quería como que just get in, porque even if I don't work the food part, como que I'm working in a food company with the
Ujú.
chemistry part and also like sustainability. Like I care about that. It's not like, I don't know, my most forefront asset, por decir, like characteristic of my personality, but I care about it. Y me
Right.
encantaría como que help develop the world. Y también en una compañía chilena, como,
¿Qué
holy fuck, why
mejor?
am I not working there already?
Claro, claro, la cagó. I love it. Y me encanta como que cómo se van dando estas cosas. O sea,
Sí,
yo creo que cuando estoy estresada, cuando tengo como, me encierro en mis miedos, como "Oh, what I'm gonna do", como que acordarme que estas cosas se van dando, como que la vida no para, como que las cosas se van a ir dando mañana, pasado, whenever. También es un feeling un poco como que relaja, como que no es que tú you
it
sat in
really
your
does.
couch, you know, and you just waited for life to happen to you. You como you went for it, you know, you kind of like you did this and now you're pursuing something that you like. Que qué rico que you're pursuing something that you like. You're following como your gut, your instinct. Em, no es fácil. Hay gente que como que le gusta algo, pero no dice como, ah, I'm gonna go pursue it. Como que no es tan lógico.
Sí.
But for you, you have done this. Entonces tampoco como, casi como no sé, I'm kind of appealing to this main argument que if you're in this position where you studied something and then you're working on something else, como it's not the end of the world, es todo lo contrario. Como there's
It
a
really
space
isn't
for
the end
you,
of the world.
right?
Como que we have so much time. I'm so young. I'm like, how old am I? I'm 23. I have
Mhm.
so much time to do whatever. Y como que, to put an example, como my mom always asks me, okay, what are you gonna do with your life? Yeah, como like, fuck, I don't know, man.
Mhm.
There's a lot of options. I'm trying things out. I couldn't tell you what I'm gonna be doing a year from now.
Mhm.
Pero, I've slowly come to the mindset like that's okay. Como que yeah, I honestly I don't have like a long-term plan. I'll tell my friends this, que es como que in the long term, I just want to be happy. And
Right.
whatever like that means, I'll do it. Y por ahora that's cooking and making use of what I have. Puede ser también meterme en Notco to, have a career,
Mhm.
have a fulfilling career, that I like, porque es comida, es chemistry. I enjoy doing that stuff. I'm knowledgeable about that stuff. And I forgot what I was talking about. Side note, I recently found out I probably have ADHD. I was like I was convinced I didn't have it. And my sister made me realize, holy shit, you really do. Thus, I lose my train of thought a lot. So
Tranqui,
it's good that you mention what you talk about often.
it's good, pero espérate, estamos hablando de la felicidad y en el fondo como que no porque estudies algo, como que no, it's not the end of the world, like you said, como we have time,
See,
you're
so I
exploring
was
your
young.
options. Yeah,
I could like study something at 30. Como I could keep reading stories about people like starting to study something or like starting a business, like changing up their career
right.
in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. There was this man who like started running marathons at like 48, I think. And he said that my like physical athletic peak of my body was at like 52. He started writing a book at like 50.
Mhm.
Y dijo como que life just started.
Yeah.
Y como que that just like, I guess, fought internally with me so much. Porque era como, ya no sé, I feel like I have to do all this stuff. I have to like make sure I have a career like within my 20s. And like, sure, yeah, I could. But I do have so much time. And as long as como que, I'm not leeching off from my family forever, I feel like I can take it slow.
Right, absolutely. Y también because you're still working, como que no, again,
Sí.
you're not sitting on your ass como todo el día, no haciendo nada, Em, y sea, ¿qué es lo que, ¿Qué es lo que más felicidad te trae de cocinar? Como, why is it such a rico experience for you?
That's a good question. Honestly, as much as like I eat and make food, I don't think about this much. Como que my go-to, of course, like sería something with sugar because of desde chico, como que it's clear that I'm addicted to sugar. Siempre
Yeah.
comí demasiado dulce. Tengo un abuelo que es como distribuidor de alcohol en La Serena. And every time I go there, he literally just gives me a box of candy, and it's like diabetes for however long that lasts, which is not long because I eat all of it. Pero I guess maybe it started because I was kind of picky when I was very picky when I was a small child, very picky. Y en algún punto, I guess I just said like, fuck it. There's one way to not be picky or like to cater to my own things. So I guess just continue being picky. Y hacer mi propia comida. Y con eso, I just started finding out everything about food. You know, like, first of all, I find it insane that I can like cook, I don't know, Indonesian food in Chile. Como que, first of all, how does that knowledge get transmitted from all the way over in like Southeast Asia? I think como que long ass skinny country in South America.
Right.
And not only do I have the knowledge, but access to the ingredients, it's insane.
Yeah.
Small side note, insane. Y con todo eso, I guess in Holanda también, one of my housemates, one of my last housemates, que se llama Ingrid, love her very dearly. She got into cooking a lot too, and I think that's why like if my like cooking got like not reignited, pero como que I don't know, it feels like a flame got like really big, you know, like not exploded, but my cooking just got so much more intense. She cooked so much and so well, and she was always making all kinds of food. You know, she didn't even care what was going on. She was always making sure to be at home at one point. She would cook us meals.
Oh my gosh.
And me and my other housemate, La Dania Ben Yosef, also love her very much.
No way.
Live with her in Holanda. Such a coincidence. What the fuck?
Sí,
I didn't even like. I knew she existed cuando estaba en Neo, but I wasn't friends with her. And now, like, and she's basically a sister to me.
I love it. I love it.
So I don't know, cooking, like just cooking with friends too, or cooking for myself. Like I keep with my friends, I keep saying like, you guys want to, or like we keep saying, let's not say every Monday of the month or something like minimum, let's just get together, cook. Okay, one of us can make a dish, all of us can make a dish. Recently found a dish that we can all make together, and I was thinking about that, very fun. We keep not doing it, but I want to do it. Okay, again, it's just so fun. Okay, cooking, like a lot of times I just take it personal. Like, you know, like I just kind of close off. I don't need to talk to anybody. I'm just focusing on my cooking. Pero también felizmente I'll just meet up with a bunch of friends and make some nice food.
Sí.
I basically, to answer your question, I don't know. It's just so nice. Every aspect of cooking can merge with everything else. Even with music, when I cook, me and my sister, we cook like together a lot. Siempre ponemos música. I don't agree with her music most of the time.
I don't agree.
But, you know, we take turns. She'll have her music, then I'll have mine.
That's fun though. Qué rico. Como que estoy cachando que es como un bonding experience, más que nada.
I guess, yeah. I was gonna say like maybe not, but like it's also a bonding experience with yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Es como therapy. Yo conozco mucha gente que like is a coping mechanism to start cooking or baking, incluso. You know. Entonces, yeah. You're kind of making me want to get into cooking, honestamente.
I'll help you out.
Ya, por favor, es verdad. Antes de hacer este podcast hablamos de things we want to talk about y we brainstormed y tú me dijiste que the two highlights that you have other than food, que ya lo hablamos, es people. Que igual tiene mucho que ver. I feel like you even introduced the topic within itself porque you've said like you like.
A lot of times I brought it up.
You've like cooking with people, con tu hermana, con tus amigos. But tell me more about this highlight that you were saying you kind of wanted to talk about.
So basically, I feel like como que this has been ongoing for like since high school, really. Pero it's really been like como destacado en mi mente this past year and a half por el Vicente y por mi hermana.
Yeah.
You know, I spend a lot of time with my sister. I'm really close with her. We're just really good friends overall. And she unfortunately has como que en el nido kind of a mean generation. Como que they're not the kindest people.
Qué lata.
Y no sé si es como porque they're high schoolers still and they need to grow up a little bit o porque bad luck. Como que I personally, my generation was the kindest shit alive. It's insane. I got
Yeah,
mad lucky.
no
And I
way.
know that like around me, como que your generation as well, like everyone I've met, insane.
Sí. También siento que es growing up. O sea, yo me acuerdo que
Sí.
mi perspectiva era que usted era súper bacán. Siempre. Pero también yo insisto que growing up, como que uno se reencuentra, como tú dijiste. I feel like we,
Sí.
in high school, I don't think we talked. Y no era por mala
No,
onda, era por cosas de la vida. Como
sí.
no se dio nomás. Pero ahora, como look at us now.
Sí, look at us now. The chances.
Sí.
Little things, little things.
Little things that up.
What was I talking about? I know I was saying my sister. People,
Ah, sí,
people.
people.
She made me realize también con eso that she has like, unfortunately, kind of mean generation. Que my friends, it's insane, like both the bond that formed with them and who they are as people.
The quality of friends, sí.
Sí. Y not just that, pero como I guess I thought a little bit, maybe not like actively thought, but I guess I knew in a way que I wouldn't be meeting many people cuando volví a Chile, porque no sé, volví por la pandemia. There's literally, it's insane. There's a pandemic going on. How am I supposed to meet people?
Right.
Como que it wasn't like my main concern when I come back, I want to see my family, I want to see my friends. But at some point, of course, como que you're going to meet people. Y I guess I wasn't prepared to meet so many people, but like I have. Entre, no sé, como Carrete de Vicente o trabajando en El Nido or going to your carretes or just anybody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've met so many beautiful people. It's insane. Como que you, just like you, tú y el Peter, not to like bunch you in. I'm sure you get bunched together a lot, Lofani, you know, the twins.
Mm-hmm.
But like both of you are so fucking cool. I'm doing a podcast with you right now.
Thank you.
What? Y como que en los carretes, a lot of times we just sit down and like talk for like a minimum an hour.
Sí, se nos pasa volando. Sí.
It's insane. You're so kind. Como I really just perceive you genuinely as so sweet.
¿Qué onda estos compliments? I'm so grateful for this.
More compliments and coming.
Claro, que la gente no piense que esto yo le pedí, sea como por favor, en el
She
minuto.
did not ever ask for this.
En el minuto
This is
22.
my genuine thoughts.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, I mean, people like Tami. I've gotten really close to Tami over the past, since like February. Yeah, in February, I started working in Nido, and porque hija de la Gladys, who's the middle school secretary. She's like always working at Nido. I remember like I knew she existed. I had talked to her a tiny bit before, pero una cosa que le dije como que when we were first, I guess, like getting to know each other more, I remember I was in the middle school lounge y le dije que I associate this song a lot with her, que es Give Me All Your Love by Alabama Shakes. It's one of my favorite songs in this entire planet. It's insane how, first of all, like how well produced it is. Like by musical standards, it just sounds really nice. Second of all, the singer she's not human. Brittany Howard.
Yeah.
Not human.
La voy a escuchar después de esto.
Do it. And I guess all the instrumentation and how they blended it all together, fuck, it's just such an experience. Such an experience. Y le dije a la Tami como que the first time I heard that song, I remember it was you singing it. I don't remember who else was there. El Franco Cosi estaba en guitarra, and it was like some Triumph thing, I think. And I was just floored. Como que, what a fucking song. Inmediatamente una de mis favoritas. And after that, I hadn't heard it for like months after hearing it for the first time. Y creo que the next time I heard it, El Pollo, Kyunho Park, had put it, I don't know, on a speaker or something. I was like, oh shit, it's that song. And ever since then, I play it like minimum every week. Minimum. There's days where I hear it like 5 times because I just love it. What was I talking about this? Oh, because Tami. Y eso, como que now, if you look at her Instagram, como que we recorded a song together. It was really cute because it was like she wanted to get into like cantando en español, porque, you know, like Spanglish people. I had the same issue que a lot of, even now, como I speak a lot of English. Y I guess lo mismo con ella, como que she was singing a lot in English. Y no había cantado tanto en español. Y escogimos esta canción de this girl que se llama Natalia Lafourcade, creo que se dice. I don't know, weird last name. If you look at her tiny desk, oh my God, it makes me so happy.
Okay,
it's like this just 15 minutes of joy, pure ecstatic joy. And it was really cute to just be able to have that experience with her. You know, we recorded other songs. We want to do other songs soon. She came back recently. ¿Cuándo? I think the 10th or 11th she came back. I don't know, wherever she was.
Sí. O sea, she's back now.
Exactly. And we want to record other songs, particularly one by Jacob Collier, que se llama The Sun Is in Your Eyes.
Wow.
So pretty, so pretty.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and yeah, meeting people like that. Like,
sí.
yeah, I can talk to you so much about this person who I met this year.
Right. Insane. Pero, o sea, yo creo que eso tiene que ver contigo. O sea, objetivamente yo creo que ya ahora vienen los compliments de mi parte para ti, pero te lo digo con toda honestidad. Te lo digo con toda honestidad, pero en los carretes, como cuando digo, ¿cómo estás? Tú dices, I'm doing so well, como wonderfully. Como yo creo que nunca he escuchado esa respuesta en mi vida, que it almost like shakes me to my core, como casi como un slap in the face, como I'm not expecting such a good energy. Todos están como bien, ¿y tú cómo estás? Yo estoy súper bien, whatever, pero you're like ecstatic, estás como en otro nivel. No sé qué hiciste, te fumaste una weá, meditaste antes, como que tú me decís que you're not spiritual, pero you give off this vibe de como spirituality at its finest, en verdad. Entonces,
that's really kind.
qué bacán que como tu perspective como about life, o sea, yo creo que para alguien, no sé, maybe just not you, como que todas estas cosas que han pasado de la pandemia, just like la forma de cope with life un poco, como que te la vives tan como liviana. And I think that's what's so cool about you, honestamente. Porque las cosas que nos han pasado todos, la pandemia, study something, volver acá, tener que trabajar y estar como que, no sé, do you recall a moment where you were like lost? Or just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? Como...
Absolutely.
Sí.
Cuando me titulé, I was like, estaba en Chile.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the fuck do I do now?
Mm-hmm.
Como que, of course, in my head, I was like, this has been like, I studied for like 3.5 years. Stressful as fuck, particularmente that second year. Jesus fucking Christ. It was like actually the worst shit of my life. I still had so much fun, particularly because I made a music committee. So I spent like the entire year just like doing music the entire time. But oh my God, it was so stressful and think it was one of the hardest classes ever. So like my first instinct was like, yeah, fuck, just take a break. I don't care how long it takes you, just like don't do jack shit for a while. Como que whether you can play music all you want, maybe just don't play music, maybe just sit there and watch Netflix for like 48 hours straight. I don't know, I don't care. Just stop doing stuff. Sí. Pero obvio, como que during that time, como que thoughts pop in your head, que es como que ya, bueno, como que va a hacer después.
Sí.
Como que you're supposed to, I guess you're supposed to have a career. You're supposed to be trying to do something. Y yo ahí como, literally just like, what is it? What now? And I was really spooked. Even now, como que honestly, most of the time I'm spooked. Like, what do I do? But I try to like always just jump back into the river, que como que just flow. Going, I'm working where I'm at. I'm putting effort into like looking into other things, particularly into Naco. I just need to mail the guy. I know what I want to say to him. Like, hey, please just like whatever. I'll be like your little bitch in your lab if you need me, whatever. I just want to work in Naco.
I'll be your little bitch. Me imagino el correo así. Hey. Esta es una propuesta que you can't reject.
This is true. You don't even, I could be your slave. That's it. You can't reject me now.
Eso, you can't reject me. The one chooses the wizard. Perdón, yeah.
This is true.
Sí.
But it's, I guess there's always like a factor of fear que tengo. Pero this is a big jump in like connecting ideas. Pero I almost 2 years ago I started doing intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Que es una cosa where for basically 8 hours a day, you can do it shorter. You have your window to eat. O sea que por 8 horas, digamos que 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can eat. But for the rest of the 16 hours of the day, o sea que, 8 p.m. to like 12 p.m. the next day, you don't eat anything. You can drink water, you can like have tea because like there's nothing in it really, as long as you don't put like sugar or like other stuff in it. I started doing that. It was pretty good for me. Like I loved it. Lo hice porque I eat too much candy. I snack a lot. I almost had diabetes. I had pre-diabetes.
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing up a lot of stuff. Basically, just don't be a dumbass me. That's what I was telling myself. Y at one point, I had to como think of hunger as like just a feeling, like just another emotion. como que, of course, I was going to get super hungry. You're not eating for 16 hours at some points. And of course, some days, como que I was doing it while I was doing my thesis.
Wow.
And sometimes, como que at the beginning in particular, como que I would be going to the lab and be coming back super late. And I hadn't eaten for like 20 hours. One. That like 3 times a day, 3 times a week. It just
Kills you.
You basically get starving.
Mm-hmm.
But eso de getting so familiar with the emotion, como lo digo ahora, of hunger, como que even now I'm like kind of hungry, but like I'm just not gonna eat till like I think 2 p.m. today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's just another emotion. And I've had emotions all my life. So I can also get comfortable in a way with this one, which is what I'm trying to say about fear. Como que in a way, just like being stressed out, it's just another emotion that you can get comfortable with. Entonces, honestly, now, like I'm afraid, como que my boss and I talked and we were like, yeah, you're not going to be working in this restaurant for long. Y me dijo como que I'm literally just not even going to hire you again because I want you to continue your career. Yo como que that's so kind, but also makes me so scared.
Right.
Pero in the end, como que, again, I'm repeating it a lot, but it's another emotion that I can deal with. And I know that I've gotten this far. What's stopping me from going farther?
Te juro que todo eso está perfectly framed. Me encantó. No, como que fue un momento muy highlight de este podcast lo que recién dijiste. O sea, como getting comfortable with fear. Y qué bacán tu boss, honestly. What a nice
I know,
person.
right?
Que como knows your potential y como que casi que te quiere como leave you para que you continue to pursue it. I think it's awesome.
Wants to see me shine.
Eso, we all do, Seba.
Thank you.
Pero sí, claro que obviamente hay fear, pero qué rico como lo ves tú, o sea, que es otro sentimiento más que es parte de esta experiencia.
Yeah.
Y yo creo que a veces it serves as a reminder for everyone.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I think so, honestly. Oye, Seba, ya para terminar este podcast, que se me fue volando
Dime.
así.
Honestly, yeah, it was like 10 minutes easily.
Literally. Te voy a hacer la pregunta que le hago a todo el mundo, que le hago, no sé si la cambia en algún minuto, no sé if it's getting annoying for people, pero here it is. Si pudieras resumir en 3 palabras o 3 oraciones the following statement, what do you think life is about?
Again, a very hard one.
I know.
A very like moment question. It can change from like here to tomorrow, from here in 15 minutes.
Absolutely.
But in 3 words, they don't have to be like a sentence, right? It can be
No,
just
they
like
don't.
any 3 words.
Any.
For me particularly, it's about enjoyment. Most definitely enjoyment. You don't even have to be happy, but if you're enjoying it, like you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyment, people, which is very weird. I've talked a lot about people recently. I mean, like recently and today in this podcast. I'm very introverted. Like
No
very
way.
introverted. Yeah.
No se nota.
Like people
Mm-hmm.
in good amounts for me, because at some point I'm just gonna be like, no thanks.
Exactly.
So enjoyment, people, and like sugar, probably sugar.
Life is about sugar. Me encanta. Me encanta. Hey, Seba, I'm just happy. Como yo siempre termino hablando contigo, just in a happy mood. Te juro que maybe you don't think you're spiritual, pero algo transmites, como just energía positiva.
My energy is spiritual.
Eso. I like that. Y gracias por estar en este podcast, gracias por compartir un poco tu journey, de lo que ha sido, de los altos y bajos.
Thank you for having me. It's always fun to talk to you.
Likewise. Y bueno, para toda la gente que nos escuchó, Seba, voy a poner tu Instagram por si alguien te quiere seguir.
Sure,
Alguien
do
quiere
it.
connect
Put it.
contigo. Vamos a mandar este podcast a NotCo.
Please do.
Carta de
Hire me.
presentación. Carta de presentación. Y eso, agradecer a todos, que se viene un año muy rico. Voy a seguir haciendo este podcast y nos vemos en el próximo episodio.
Yeah. Can't wait for the next episode.
Oh, you're so nice, weón, en verdad. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.